I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. And may you be happy. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. And may you be happy. May we be filled with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease. And may we be happy. May we be filled with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease. And may we be happy. I am filled with loving kindness. I am well. I am peaceful and at ease. And I am happy. I am filled with loving kindness. I am well. I am peaceful and at ease. I am happy. I am filled with loving kindness. I am well. I am peaceful and at ease. And I am happy. I am happy. I am happy.
With loving kindness, I am. Good morning, Napa Valley. So good to have you here with us today. What a beautiful day it is in our sanctuary. We have so much to celebrate today, so much to be alive for. I'm Reverend Jay. I'm the spiritual director here, and so many people here. I'm just welcome if this happens to be your first time. Sit back and enjoy that. We have a wonderful service, and we like to start with our music. Please welcome Calvin Johnson.
Good morning, everyone. This is a song from when I was a little kid. I hope you remember it. It's kind of easy to get to. It's called Turn, Turn, Turn. Do you know that song? To everything. Sorry, wrong key. You ever had that in life? You start out and it's just the wrong key. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a sea every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to weep. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to build up, a time to break down, a time to dance, a time to mourn, a time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to gain, a time to lose, a time to rend, a time to sow, a time for love, a time to hate, a time for peace. I swear it's not too late. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven.
Thank you, Calvin, so much. So good to have you here today with us. So good to have everybody here today. We want to welcome everybody who might be here for the first time online as well. We welcome all those people online and welcome everybody here today in this beautiful community. I did want to introduce a couple people just right off that I know are visiting here today. First of all, our practitioner to be installed today as part of our practitioner corps is Carmina Chavez right here. And then we also have two visiting ministers, Reverend Linda Aronson. Where did you go? Oh, there you are. And Reverend David, I can't remember your last name? Alan David, Reverend Alan David. Both from the Center for Spiritual Living Peninsula, which is south of San Francisco, of course, still on the peninsula. So we welcome you and welcome anybody who is here for the first time or first time in a while. I know some of our people in the Spanish group, it's been a while since you've been here, so we welcome you, especially on this day of celebration of our Spanish-speaking ministry. We'd like to begin with our vision and mission statement. So if you'll look up on the screen with me and read the vision statement. We are an inclusive community for spiritual and passionate action. And our mission statement. We are co-creating a world that works for everyone by living intentionally, loving unconditionally, and seeing God in all people and all faiths. And I know the Spanish group, when you do your services and classes, you use a very similar vision and mission, don't you? Yeah. Would you like to speak it in Spanish while we're just thinking about it? No. Okay. We'll do it later. Okay, all right. You have it written down. So, but anyway, they are part of our center and part of our ministry, the Spanish-speaking ministry, just like our other facets of our practitioner ministry. So we're so happy to have you here today, and it's a celebration with this installation we have, and we're just so grateful for what you're doing in the world. For letting you know, just perspective for people who are not part of this ministry, many churches have attempted to do Spanish group ministries. It hasn't been successful. Ours is very successful. one of the most successful ones in this nation. There's some out of Mexico and Peru that are also spreading their wings, so to speak, of it, but ours has been very successful. And Carmina is the first practitioner, not out of the classes taught here, but the classes taught from the Spanish-speaking ministry. So that's very exciting. Hopefully not the last, that we'll have many more to come. So that's great. So a few other announcements on and this is, by the way, if you know anybody who does speak Spanish, or even if they're bilingual, but they like hearing spiritual messages, it's in Spanish. Our website has all the information on it about how to connect with them. But these are the leaders of the Spanish-speaking ministry. You know Imelda and Martha better, but also Woody is here, as well as Guadalupe. So we just appreciate that leadership we have that's doing that. So thank you very much for being. Let's give them a round of applause. And then our other things are coming up. Next Sunday is our equinox celebration. That's in the evening at 5 p.m. It'll be out in the courtyard. It'll still be nice enough weather to be out there. And we always do a special ritual around aligning with the earth energies that are special. We have some people who come there who are just come for those services, those rituals, so we appreciate that. And then an option is to bring some food that along the harvest theme, whatever that is for you. It doesn't have to be anything you home make. It can be things from your garden or things from Trader Joe's. It doesn't matter. So, but something that you can share with other people. It might not. It's meant to be, snacks, not necessarily a full meal or anything. Finger food, so to speak. But we'll have plates there too. And it'll also be International Peace Day. We'll be celebrating that in our service that Sunday and part of the ritual that day, the UN International Peace Day. That's a picture of Mount Fuji. It's a pretty incredible place. My stepson is in Japan right now, and he speaks of the peace, the natural peace that the Japanese people have. So it's beautiful to join them and other countries in that International Peace Day. And then things coming up. We have something fun on the 28th. We have special guest speakers, which are actor, writer, Buddhist teacher Peter Coyote, and of course you know Laura Keller Coyote, who they're married, and she's also an active practitioner here and spiritual leader and teacher. So they'll be the feature speakers on that Sunday. So it's kind of fun. Bring friends, because they'll go, oh, Peter Coyote, this is really cool. So please bring friends and join us for that. And then on October 12th, I've just learned about this, and I don't have all the information yet, but this will be the second annual Napa Against Hate Rally. The last one was in Westwood Park, if you made it to that. This one's going to be at Veterans Park on Sunday afternoon, maybe starting at 12, but we're still getting details of it. I believe I'm going to be slated to be one of the speakers, so that'll be great too. So come join us there. Bring a lunch and join us for that out at Veterans Park. And then at the end of October, we have Sound Journey with Bodhi Starwater. That's an annual thing we do with him. Beautiful sound oasis. I've seen him grow in that ability to be able to create a transcendent experience that's a healing experience. So I hope you're able to make that. This is a ticketed event, $40 before the event, $45 a day of the event. So you can get tickets in the information table, or online you can see all that information. And then another fun thing is November 8th is our annual, it's a Saturday night, annual gratitude dinner, and all people who participate in this community are welcome to come. It's a day that we express our gratitude for that which you've given to the community in terms of volunteering, participation, engagement, coming to classes, your giving here, and just being a part of this community. So it's a celebration of the community. So we have some fun things. We will provide dinner that night. We already have pretty much, I'll tell you more about that in time as we flesh it out, but I think we've got it. And then Julianne Poirier is going to come here, and we're going to just do a sing-along, because in the past, that's what you've enjoyed the most. So we're going to do sing-alongs, and it'll just be right here in the sanctuary. It'll be a fun evening to do that. What's interesting about that date, November 8th, is we were chartered as a church in November 9th, 1960. So that'll be our 55th anniversary that weekend. And what's also interesting is that we actually started as a study group in 1961. By a practitioner started this study group, Ruth Wright. She later became a a minister. But what's interesting is, you know all that rubble that's over there that was the coal store? Somewhere in their rubble is the foundation of our first place that we met as a study group. And when Brown Street, if those long-time Napa people know, Brown Street went through, they closed it off as a walking area now. Basically, what would be Brown Street would be, it'd be right by the 9/11 Memorial, and we would have been across the street from that in a building. And they tore that down, built up Kohl's, and now they've torn that down, and now new hotels coming up. But what's also interesting is after we left there, we went to different locations on Jefferson, on Trancas, on Main Street at New Tech High School, across what now is the bridge. The street used to go through there where Uva was for a long time. We were there before Uva. Now there's the Armistice Breweries there. And so we've always kind of been in this kind of downtown area. We're a stone's throw from where we were originally and where we were, different places. And I think downtown has always called us. So I'm so happy we're back here, and this is our permanent home. Now for almost 20 years we've been here, and have the ability to, in another 20 years, 20 years at the minimum, to have it paid off and not have a mortgage payment anymore. So that'll be great also. So a lot of fun things. So make sure you mark that in your calendar, and repeated that if you know anybody who speaks Spanish and might be interested in these kinds of spiritual principles, or maybe they don't even know, but they just have them check out the website, send them the link for it, and it'll be great to have. And now we'll begin the sacred part of our service with more music.
I will make a quiet place within my heart, and I will wait upon the Lord, wait upon the Lord. I will make a quiet place within my mind, and I will wait upon the Lord, wait upon the Lord. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still and know. I will make a quiet place within my life, and I will wait upon the Lord, wait upon the Lord. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still and know. I will make a quiet place within my life, and I will wait upon the Lord, wait upon the Lord. I will make a quiet place. I will make a quiet place. I will make a quiet place. I will make a quiet place.
I invite you to keep your eyes closed and feel this wonderful moment, realizing the presence of God, which is precisely here where we are united. Today we are celebrating and accompanying Carmina on this special Sunday as she became a practitioner full of love and charisma. And also known that this wonderful team will fill us with blessing, love, wisdom, and abundance. Reverend Jay, with her special way to talk to us with the same knowledge, filled with love and charisma. I know that everything they share today in this moment is full of wisdom, and I know that what we will learn here is in divine presence, and knowing that everything is good, and so it is. Los invito a que mantengan sus ojos cerrados y sentir este maravilloso momento, dándonos cuenta de la presencia de Dios que está precisamente aquí, donde estamos unidos, donde celebraremos y acompañaremos en este domingo tan especial a Carmina. Y también sé que este maravilloso equipo nos llenará de bendiciones, de amor, sabiduría y abundancia. Como Reverend Jay nos trae esas palabras de conocimiento, lleno de amor y de carisma. Sé que todo lo que compartiremos aquí, compartirá todo nuestro equipo con nosotros, está lleno de sabiduría, y sé que lo que aprenderemos aquí es una perfección divina. And so it is. And the topic of the day is realizing the presence of God and united here and where we are right now, and service. And you know, I didn't prepare for this reflection, but I have a real good reflection that I work on this week. It's a mission trip that we did with Lions Club. I'm part of that. And we went to Mexico, to Zacatecas. And we have very good relationship with, I was a translator, so I have, we give out glasses to 1,000 people. And we did in that clinic, we did 40 reference to cataracts that the doctors are going to take care of that without paying. And it was 60 other people that we have to send glasses that we didn't have in that package that we have. We didn't have glasses, so we have to send it to them. And it was a very, very good experience that I have. I never have the experience to be a translator, and all the people who make the clinic happen, they all speak English. Nobody speaks Spanish. So I was going from one place to another in that clinic, and you know, I learned how to read glasses. I learned how to test the people, and I learned, because I was short of people, of course, but the students in the University of Zacatecas of Durango is, they speak English. And I gathered a group of students, and they was participating on that. And we was then, in 2 days, we did all that. And it was amazing for me. So that was my experience and my service, that here, you guys teach me how to be in service. And you guys teach me, if I have any incident or any trouble, just go for it. And no matter what happened around me, but how I react. And I promise I have some issues there, but I was able to pick it up because of you. Without you, I cannot do all what I'm doing. So thank you very much, and it's beautiful to be here. Thank you. And we're doing the installation now. So
That's what I do. I get all excited and go, what's next?
what's next? So you're going to be doing all
I'm
that.
going to be doing that, yes.
Yeah.
So an installation. Carmina, hang on a minute. Carmina is already a practitioner. She's a licensed practitioner. But what we're doing today is installing her as one of our practitioners, as part of the practitioner team. And those of you who know our practitioners here know they're one of high consciousness, of service, that really all of us are practitioners because we practice the presence of the divine. We are spiritual practice. But our licensed practitioners go to school, just go to classes, 2 years of classes beyond their regular classes, just to, for one thing, to practice to a degree to raise their consciousness so that they know the truth for each person they come in contact with. They know that everybody's whole, complete, and perfect. And they're aware of that. And they also practice listening, deep listening, to hear not only your words, but the depth of your being and just being present with you. And I would tell you today we're talking about meaning, and some of the most meaningful times in my life is when I have felt heard and seen. And nobody's trying to fix me. They just allow me to be me. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful gift to be in the presence of a practitioner that can do that. And so we thank our practitioners, and we welcome Carmina to be a part of that group. By the way, we also have a lineage of practitioners. I mentioned earlier that we were actually started by a practitioner, Ruth Wright, who studied with Ernest Holmes behind the philosophy that we teach here. And we've had over 60 practitioners. 4 went on to become ministers, and as well as a number of emeritus practitioners who are practitioners for more than 20 years. Diana is here. I don't know if I see any other of our emeritus practitioners, but we also have practitioners who have passed on, who have transitioned to their next great expression. And they remain, I know for a fact, I don't know about you, Diana, but they're here. They are part of our wise ancestors that are always present when we're gathered in community, and they hold the truth for us, and I feel so blessed to do that. So there's this lineage of practitioners that are here, and I want to invite Carmina Chavez up here to be installed and part of this group. So come on up, Carmina. If anybody in the audience, like particular up here in the front, no, I want you in the center here. Oh. I just moving that other way. Could take pictures. That would. Oh, you could. They're on it. Never mind. So, on behalf of our community, I want to say welcome. I know you have this high consciousness. I don't know if you were born ready with that consciousness or you developed it during your spiritual practices. What I know is I witness that in you right now and have for some time. Your enthusiasm for life, your vibrancy, and your way of service, that you want to serve and you're here to serve. I get that clearly, that you're on this path. So thank you for being who you are, and thank you for serving in every way. You will hold a dual license with CSL Peninsula. We appreciate that. And as well as almost like a triad license with the Spanish-speaking ministry where you'll serve there. So we honor you, and that's why you're wanting to be licensed here as well, to hold the licenses, because we have this Spanish-speaking ministry. So thank you for being a part of that. So Raya Mountain Dreamer, you'll often hear me quote her, both the invitation and the call. Because it's influential in my life. I come back to her words often. And especially when we talk about a practitioner or a minister and their calling to be. I'm just going to read this paraphrase of her poem called The Call and read it to you. Let yourself be one of the God-mad, faithful only to the beauty you are. Let the universe pull you up to your feet and invite you to dance even when fear urges you to sit this one out. Remember, there's only one indivisible unity that is in all of life. You are here to know this with your whole being. You've chosen to give your life to it, to be this oneness and this great love poem we are writing together. Thank you. So there are certain vows that a practitioner takes in order to commit to being part of our practitioner core. But what's different, instead of it's an I do, because it's a question of consciousness, your answer will be I am to my questions. Okay? So the first question, are you committing to being in high consciousness to support this vision of a world that works for everyone? Could you hand her the microphone? Are you committing to being in high consciousness as supported by daily spiritual practice to align yourself with universal principles and increasing your awareness of the presence of God in all things?
I am.
Are you committing to being in high consciousness as a licensed practitioner to offer spiritual mind treatment, affirmative prayer for those who request it, and to being an active, supportive, and loyal spiritual presence in our spiritual community and the world?
I am.
Are you committing to being in high consciousness by knowing the wholeness of all people you meet and honoring confidentiality?
I am.
Thank you. And now I ask the practitioners in the room to please stand up, whether you're part of this center or not, as well as any ministers that might be here as well. So my question for you is, are you willing to be the consciousness that holds this practitioner, this lovely being right here, in high regard as a peer, and knows the highest and best for her at all times in your prayers? Thank you. You may be seated. And now I ask our whole community, are you willing to be the consciousness that recognizes her as a prayer partner and practitioner? Good. By the power vested in me, sounds like a wedding or something, right? By the Centers of Spiritual Living, we now honor and recognize you as a licensed spiritual practitioner at the Napa Valley Center for Spiritual Living with all the rights and privileges that go with such a title. Let's stand and give her a round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You may be seated again. Thank you. So I present you with a stole that represents you being a practitioner. Its colors are very important. They're both, they're white, represents the white light that we all are, that we know that all diversity comes together as one. It has the Science of Mind symbol on one side, and on the other side, a symbol of interfaith, of oneness, of all faiths that we honor. It also, on the inner part, has gold. And the gold represents the light that we feel inside, the healing light that is always here, that we hold close to our heart in our spiritual practice. So I place this upon you. You can hold this for a minute, Martha. And I also present you with this candle. While the most recent practitioner class we had, we kept candles with us that held the affirmation that I am the heart and consciousness of a practitioner. And it was a great affirmation for us during our classes. And I'm going to present this with you. You don't have to hold it right now, but know that this is for you as a gift to have in your altar as well at home during your spiritual practice. So I'll set that right here. So, and now we'd like to invite you to say a few words to us if you want to. Do you want it, the microphone on the stand, or do you want to hold it?
Yeah, you get, this is fine. Oh, wow. Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. First of all, I'd like to express my gratitude to Reverend Jay. Reverend Jay, thank you so much for opening the doors to my instructors, my teachers, Woody Madera and Lupita Angulo, who were my mentors, my instructors for the last year of my studies. And I also like to recognize our director of directors from Region 13, Lily Madera. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, she's coming from Spain. Thank you,
Romy for being here. She's my good friend from Vallarta. Thank you, our practitioner, Eva Moreno, for being here from Seattle, Washington.
Oh, that's right.
And thank you so much for Reverend Linda Anson, and Reverend Allen, David Young. Thank you so much for all your guidance and support with Center for Spiritual Living Peninsula. And I'm very grateful that I was able to come to Napa Valley Center for Spiritual Living, and this community have embraced me with so much love and compassion, and allowed me to be this member in this community. And the reason I have chosen to collaborate with Napa, Oakland, and of course my Center for Spiritual Living Peninsula, is because I know the great need that is out there, not only in the Latino community, but many different communities. I'll just tell you a little bit of me, how is that I found Science of Mind, the Centers for Spiritual Living, and why am I here today. And of course, thank you, Martita. I didn't want to forget about you. Thank you. My great mentors, Martha Martinez and Mayra Sura. I don't know if she's not here. But I just love this philosophy. And how I found it was that even though I've been walking through my spiritual path, it was a time where I just cannot find peace within my heart. Everything was going wrong in my life. Quite a few years ago, everything was going wrong. Even though I was working with my spiritual guide, who was always there for me. Gracias, Sole. Gracias for being here today with me. She's been my guidance, and she's been in my ups and downs, as well as Reverend Linda. Thank you so much. But even though I had the spiritual support, it was at times where I was ready to give up. Depression, sadness, anger. And I had no way out. But one night, I came out to my yard, my patio at home, and I surrendered. I just surrendered to Spirit. And I said, I don't know. What am I to do here? I became so isolated from society. I had tried everything. Nothing worked. Problem after problem after problem. No solutions. After a lot of crying, I remember it was a beautiful, beautiful full moon in my backyard. The next morning, I woke up and I just went in the computer and I typed, please bring me a Center for Spiritual Living. I don't want to go back to the spiritual, what I know already. I know quite a few spiritual paths, but I don't want to go back. I already know that, and it's not working. And I know my spiritual guide was doing the best she could. It was not working for Carmina. When I type Center for Spiritual Living, or any church, I just needed, I told my spirit, I promise you I will go back to society. I will follow you. Whatever you tell me, whatever my mission is on this planet Earth is, but show me something. And right away, on the computer popped up, Center for Spiritual Living Peninsula, Redwood City. And I live in San Carlos. It was 10 minutes away from my house. I felt welcome. I felt embraced by the community. Reverend Abby, the message was just for me. Ever since then, I took classes, different courses in English and Spanish with Reverend Abby. Then Reverend Linda introduced me to the Spanish convention, which was going to be in Chapala. And it was COVID time, so I was able to attend via Zoom, which was great. Then the following year, maybe 2 years after, I went in person. And I just love this philosophy. That is giving me the freedom to be spiritual, not to be attached to anything, but just to go with me. I wanted something to helped me to be more going into myself, into my profound spirit, to feel peace, harmony, forgiveness, love. And that's what I found in there. Then I understood my spiritual guide, Soledad. And I understood my spiritual, also Reverend Linda. So I decided to take courses so I could improve myself, so I can expand my spiritual path. But then, when I talked to Woody, and somebody said, why don't you just become a practitioner? I said, no, I just want to heal myself. I want to heal my spirit, my soul. No, you should be a practitioner. Okay. Then my director, Lily, said, oh, yes, so easy. I thought, oh, my goodness. 3 years of study and Spanish, which was great. A lot of inner work, but it was beautiful. So thank you for that. And then after that, I said, okay, I'm a practitioner. What am I going to do now? Here's my mission. I'm here today thanks to all of you. Thank you, Reverend Jay, for giving us this opportunity, really. And I know that Napa Valley Center of Spiritual Living is the first center in California, and maybe in the United States, that is offering practitioner courses in Spanish. It is the first center that has a Spanish-speaking representative at the committee. You know, and it's just beautiful. Why? Because we're all one, and one is all, and all is one. And this is how I see it, because we just see no difference. I just want to give service to the community, everybody. So here I am today. My goal is, like Reverend Jay said, to work with this beautiful community here in Napa, collaborate with the Center for Spiritual Living in Oakland, and of course, work very close with our center, which is Center for Spiritual Living Peninsula. And I very appreciate so much Reverend Linda and Reverend Allen David Young for being here today with their dear ones. Thank you so much. And mi amiga peruana, thank you. Gracias. Gracias. I know it took me a little bit longer, but thank you so much for being here today.
After the service from cupcakes and coffee and snacks. So please come out and congratulate Carmina, and it'll be a party, I know. So thank you.
Thank you.
And now we'll continue with our music.
It's not too late. Thank you so much. That's very inspiring.
Madam X, throw away your crystal ball, 'cause it will never tell you all about me. Have your fun, rummaging through my past. I gotta say I'm done with that. I am free. There is nothing I am guilty of in the eyes of perfect love. Finally I'm waking up from my sleep, like a child in a warm embrace, staring at her mother's face, knowing heaven's just a place. That's been right here all along. It's been right here all along. I wasted time popping all my stupid pills, believing that I was ill, afraid to feel, letting go, searching for a brand new was never really sick. I am healed. I am dancing high above the clouds, living only in the now, committed to a brand new vow of joy. Don't you wanna have a taste of what it's like to feel this safe in the magnitude of heaven's grace? That's been right here all along. It's been right here all along. Oh, I am coming home. I am coming home. I am coming to the heart of a mother, strength of a father, joining hands with all of my brothers in a love that's true, created just for me and you. All you really have to do is know that you never really left behind in the beauty of mankind, the miracle you try to find. It's been right here all along. 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 It's been right here all along.
Beautiful, 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 Calvin. What a great message and perfect for today. So, thank you for everybody being here today. I don't know about you, but this has been a hard week for me. I was really disappointed and saddened by more violence in this nation. Shootings at a rally honoring free speech and dialogue and at a normal day in a Colorado high school. And I know that high school, and I was in Colorado during Columbine, so it brings it particularly sad. We started a new activity here at the center called Healing Circles. It's on Saturdays, the first or second Saturday of the month. The next one will be on October 11th. And in that circle yesterday, it's just an open time to talk about things that we're seeking healing for, whether it be of the body, mind, heart, soul, spirit, whatever that is. And we were talking about the idea of a circle, how, the sense of energetic circle that we feel, and when there's a break in that energetic, like in the Eastern philosophy, sometimes that's where our discontent comes, or our physical elements, or concerns we have, relationship concerns, because there's some break in this circle. And what it seems to me, and I'm making a lot of assumptions about the violence this week, is people that feel either outside of the circle or feel broken in some way. And they're seeking to fill that, complete that way, but that's not the way it is. I know I had a friend in Colorado, a good friend, and when he's in recovery, and he talked about when he was drinking, that he kept trying to fill a hole that was in him. And it didn't work, obviously. And it wasn't until he became sober, was able to see how to heal and become whole and feel whole. And we have, I don't say it's the way, but we have a way for people to feel that wholeness in them, to heal when they feel broken, to feel connected. And I want us to encourage, I know things like this week are disheartening, sometimes wondering if what we're doing is making a difference at all. It is. It is. I come back to that question, what if we weren't doing this work? And what if we didn't have other centers for spiritual living out there doing this work with us, and other progressive churches in this valley and all over this nation doing this work? Also, it does make a difference. I remember what Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said: hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. And this is a path of love. And to take a moment when we feel disconnected or we're seeking to understand somebody else, ask what's missing. What is not flowing in that energetic circle, that wholeness that can embrace all people if we truly know it to be so, but what's missing in that circle? What's missing for me? To ask somebody what's missing. What am I missing about this? We're having a conflict, so what's missing here? And what would love look like in this situation? What would peace look like? And continue to open up to a guidance, a spirit that opens us up. And what I know about this is that this is what this intuition, this answer we get when we open up to the divine, is how we create meaning and love in this world. And the topic of this week is finding meaning in the ordinary. Often we think that meaning is something out there, that we'll find it if we are enlightened, or we meditate enough, or we affirm enough. And like Calvin's song he just sang, it was right here all along. It's within us. And there's meaning and purpose that calls us, if you want to call that. I've been talking about a call today. And it's gentle nudges we have in our lives. Gentle thoughts. What about calling that person? What about this conversation? I have 1,000 other things to do, but there's something about this conversation that I'm led to just linger in this conversation. I'm led to join a cause like a pro-inclusion Napa, or other kinds of causes that are here, or to take on a task. And sometimes when we're called into those kind of tasks, they take more time, more energy than we thought they would. And yet it is this call that continues to remind us to open up to something greater, to stay with it. It pulls us through these challenges we have, if it's a true call. There are times that we have taken on something, and it may be more than we want to take on. I noticed at the theater the other day that they're having the 50th anniversary, I think it's 50th, of the movie Jaws. I don't know if you saw that. Some of you may not be old enough to remember that movie, but it's back again. It's coming back around, so watch it. I'm sure you'd laugh at it with technology that's now, and what they were using then was this shark that swam around, a little motorized thing. But my favorite part of that movie is when this giant great white shark takes a huge bite out of the boat and eats like a third of the boat, and the captain goes, "I think we're going to need a bigger boat," right? So sometimes you take on a task and you go, "I think we're going to need a bigger boat. I think we need to involve more people. I think this is much bigger than I thought." And I realize that doesn't mean you give it up. That means that you invite other people to join you. The Spanish-speaking ministry, it started like Miguel, when Miguel came up and was teaching everybody, and now it has just grown from that bit. So this is something to celebrate, and that which we're doing, we just allow this call to keep coming through. Now, what I know about what is calling us is that it can come in many different ways. Wendy DeRosa, the spiritual and energy teacher, talks about intuition coming in 4 different ways. Our calls come in different ways, the nudges for us to step into greater meaning. And they include clairvoyance, which is clear seeing, clear audience, clear hearing, clear sentience, which is clear feeling or senses, and clear cognizance, which is clear knowing. And your intuition may come in a combination of this or primarily in one, But no, like when people I used to hear people talk about a gut feeling. I couldn't relate to that because I don't get I see and hear my intuition. But I knew it was real. But now when I heard this, I understood that all these ways are valid way we get our intuition. But what I know also is that right in the middle of all that is spirit, because it's all sourced in spirit. So these calls we have are our spirit itself. Michelle and I went out this week to we had an adventure that we did for our anniversary. She bought this of zip lining, and out in Sonoma County, a series of 7 zip lines that you're on, that you climb, you drive up, and then you climb up the spiral staircase, and you traverse over 7 zip lines that go over 2,000 feet. And it's really fun. And here's a picture of Michelle coming in. The longest one was 800 feet long. This is sped up because it took like almost a minute. I couldn't even see her at first. So you'll see her coming on the picture in fast speed and then slow down. It was up to 30 miles an hour. It was quite fun. But the other thing I experienced while I was there was, she approved that picture, by the way. She goes, "You're going to show what?" While we were up, and so you climb up these trees, and then you zip, and then you're on another platform about 150 feet in the air. And it's a different perspective of a redwood forest, because you go up to a redwood tree and you push it and nothing happens. But when you're up 150 feet in the tree and you push it, this is what happens. So by the way, I'm holding on because I'm about 150 feet up. But the thing about this is that this, and at one point, our instructor, our guide, pushed the tree that we were on, and we started swaying. He goes, "That's why if there happens to be an earthquake right now, we're safe." The tree survived the 1906 earthquake in San Francisco. That was devastating, and then they cut down all the trees to rebuild San Francisco. So I know. And it's grateful we had the trees available. So now the growth of the trees that you see in Sonoma County now and Marin County, they're all second growth trees. And they're 200 feet tall. And they're young trees. They're only about 100 years old, 120 years old. So it's pretty incredible. And what I know, though, is this connection that we have, that we just allow ourselves to be led, allow ourselves to be guided. We let go of the idea that we have to be something more when we find meaning right here and right now, and just allowing this greater sense of who we are. To bring back Orion Mountain Dreamer, lost my place here. So Orion Mountain Dreamer says, "I hear a name I call that I've heard all my life, a voice calling a name I recognized as my own. Sometimes it came as a soft-bellied whisper. Sometimes it holds an edge of urgency, but it always says, 'Wake up, my love. You are walking asleep.' There's no safety in that. Remember what you are and let a deeper knowing color the shape of your humanness." She goes on to say, "There's nowhere to go. What you are looking for is right here. Open the fist clenched and wanting and see what you already hold in your hand. There's no waiting for something to happen, no point in the future to get to. All you have ever longed for is right here in this moment right now. You're wearing yourself out with all the searching. So come home and rest. Come home and listen and look and pay attention, sense and know to that which is calling you. This deeper meaning that is in the simple ordinary of life. Right here and right now with the people that are around you, the things that are around you, life itself." Let's go to prayer. What I know in this moment is the truth is always available to us, called by many names, but it is within us and around us. that we celebrate today. We celebrate the truth of who we are, divine being in human form. And right now I know Spirit is moving through each of us to remind us of what is important, what is meaningful, what is powerful, what is in the subtle, in the ordinary and the extraordinary. The Spirit is all of this, and Spirit continues to call us, to guide us, to lead us towards that which is meaningful, powerful, and makes the difference in the world. We know that as a nature of Spirit, that all we have to do is listen. I know this to be the truth today and always, and we declare it to be so. And so it is. And now a little more Calvin.
I love you people. Not the things my family did. I am not the voices in my head. I am not the pieces of the brokenness inside. I am light. I am light. I'm not the mistakes that I have made, or any of the things that cause me pain. I am not the pieces of the dream I left behind. I am light. I am light. The color of my eyes, I am not the skin on the outside. I am not my age, I am not my race, my soul inside is all light, all light, all light. Divinity defined. I am the God on the inside.
I am a star, a piece of it all. I am light.
Let's breathe that one in, right? Thank you. Beautiful, Calvin. I love it when we can feel the energy, the consciousness, and I know, Calvin, you are a person that allows yourself to come through your consciousness, so thank you for being who you are. So, blessing. So this is a time in our service when we invite you to be a part of our law of circulation. We appreciate all that you give to support this center, both in the past and the present. If our ushers could come forward, please. We know that which you give supports our vision and mission, our Spanish-speaking ministry, our practitioners, and the different activities that we do in Napa Valley and beyond. What I invite you to do is to take your, oops, I didn't put the little thing up, did I? Whoop, now I'm too far ahead. Invite you to take your hand and put it over your heart to represent that which you've given us to in the past, the love you're giving us to us today, and repeat with me. Divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I circulate, and so it is.
Living Spirit,
I know. I see him.
To me, living Spirit, I am grateful, loving Spirit, for the way, for this rich, abundant living every single day. And I give thanks for the knowing. I give thanks for the way your love is overflowing every time I pray. And I thank you, God. Yes, I thank you, God. Oh, I thank you, God, for one good day.
Beautiful, beautiful. We welcome everybody here today, visitors, friends that are here, as well as first-time people. So if this happens to be your first time, we'd love to give you a gift of a pamphlet, and if you take the information over to the information table, we'll have a gift there for you too. If you're willing to raise your hand so we can welcome you that you're here for the first time. So we got lots of people, that's what I thought. We appreciate all the supporters we have today, all those that are new, and we welcome you to come back at any time to be part of our community. So, and if you have one more Monica, there's another one up here. So we take our hands to bless right here in this row here. To bless all our new people today and all our people who it's been a while since you've been here. And we say, we bless you today, knowing that the peace and happiness you seek is also seeking you. We honor your inner radiance as you let your light shine in the world. We are grateful for your presence in our community, and so it is. And if our practitioners could come forward, please. Please know after the service, they're available for affirmative prayer. Look at all these practitioners. Love it. I better move over this way. Some are going to go out and be part of the reception, I know, but there will be practitioners left here who are available for affirmative prayer that you can sit down with them and feel that presence with you. So we so honor our practitioners here today and bless you for all that you do for us in your service. Thank you. And let's welcome the kids now. Come on up, kids. Could you grab the microphone for me? Mary, can you handle the microphone? Not. Yeah.
We want to share our affirmation.
We can't hear you.
We want to share our affirmation with you, the affirmation for today, and it is,
We know all is well in the world. La la la. La.
Great,
and that
great.
too.
That's it. So we have a blessing for our children. We raise our hands and we say, we love you, we care about you, and we're here for you. Let's all stand for the congregational affirmation. Repeat after me. Then we'll have our closing song. Something wonderful is happening through me right now.
Something wonderful is happening through me right now.
I am led by Spirit.
I am led by Spirit.
I'm guided by wisdom.
I am guided by wisdom.
I am protected by love.
I am protected by love.
I'm here to be a blessing.
I'm here to be a blessing.
I am so grateful.
I am so grateful.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Let there be peace. And for peace, let there be love. I make a stand for love. Let there be joy. I make a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I make a stand for peace. Let there be love. I make a stand for love. Let there be joy. I make a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Last time, let there be peace. I make a stand for peace. Let there be love. I make a stand for love. Let there be joy. I make a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. All right.
Make a new world. And so it is.
May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. And may you be happy. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease, and may you be happy. May we be filled with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease, and may we be happy. be filled with loving kindness. Be well. May we be peaceful and at ease, and may we be happy. I am filled with loving kindness. I am well. I am peaceful and at ease, and I am happy. I am filled with loving kindness. I am well. I am peaceful and at ease. I am happy. I am filled with loving kindness. I am well. I am peaceful